Swole Benji here. Today we're going to see how much profit we make from a tier 7 Black Zone dungeon. Here's my gear set. I got the Boltcaster build. Whoops. Boltcaster build with Druid Robe, Stalker Hood, and Mercenary Shoes. I got some cabbage soup and a crappy healing potion, no cape, and a simple bag, and it cost me 54,000 including the tier 3 horse. And we're gonna see how long I'm including the travel time and sitting inside the dungeons for 90 seconds until they close. We're going to see how much money we make. I don't think it's going to be as much as tier 5 Yellow Zone dungeons, but hey, I might be surprised. I'm literally in maximum spec. Where the hell is everyone? There's no one here. That's creepy. There's 0 people here. What the hell? It's never been empty. I have never, ever seen the West Realm Gate that empty before, ever. Okay, so if I die, it's 54,000 lost. Not a big deal. Not really that big of a deal. With the gear I have on, I can't really fight people, so I'm pretty much dead if anything decides to fight me at all. No defensives. But it's a cheap set, so if I die with it, it's literally nothing. It's like 1 laborer's worth. Oh no. Alright, and we're going straight to a tier 7 zone. And we're gonna do some dungeons, and I can clear the dungeons in this set. It's not the fastest, because of the gear IP levels, which I'm averaging about 897 IP right now. The average player whose experience runs around at 1,200. I'm not going to go out in 1,200 item power to do this, because I don't care enough. But I have not... Okay, that's a dead body. I have not run into any red players yet, which is really weird. I'm also playing in the dead of night. For me, it's midnight, but for the server time, it's 5 a.m. UTC. Okay, there's a couple people on my in my bottom right corner. How's my pathing? I'm all right. They're not dismounting on me or nothing. They're just riding around. Maybe they're following. I don't know. I'm gonna go in here now, and hopefully I can load in really quickly. I didn't change my graphics down to lowest. I'm just relying on my PC to outmuscle theirs so I can get a good lead, so they can't see where I went. We're gonna cut this way, and I don't know where the dungeons are. I don't go out here much anymore. There's a dungeon, so let's get into it. I'm gonna aggro those mobs though, looks like possibly. And I have a little timer that I'm gonna start, and you're gonna sit with me. It's 90 seconds, and start. Okay, so we got 90 seconds until this bad boy closes. I'm gonna check for the mobs, see if there's a mob here. There is. Okay, so that's a good sign. We're gonna sit here 90 seconds. So guys, you know, this is part of the farm. This if you want to do tier 5 dungeons, I'm sorry, tier 7s, tier 8s, black zones, red zones, you have to wait 90 seconds before you can start. If I start clearing and some guy comes in behind me and sees that there's dead mobs, or even if I skip the mobs, then I won't be able to loot the chest. If someone comes in behind me, they can just kill me and take my boss, take my loot, my 54,000, my cheap shit. Right? Like, so you have to sit here and wait. After 90 seconds, if no one comes in, then we're good. Now, there is the exception. After 90 seconds, if someone entered the portal and they have a really, really slow computer, then they will pop in later after that, of course. But that's a risk we have to take, because I know you don't want to watch a video of me standing here for 90 seconds. Look, guys, we got 20 seconds left. Here's my Fame credits. It's 68,277. My helmet, armor, and weapon are maxed, but my boots are not. My boots, heck, they are level 13. You know what? Let's use the 1 learning point. They're level 14. So we're starting fresh. And we got 5 seconds left. So, does it make a noise? Is my timer going to make a noise? Yes. That's me. That beeping is me. Don't worry about it. It's okay. So let's begin. We're just going to clear through the mobs here. Eat our soup. We really should have waited to eat our soup, but that's fine. As you can see, I'm just going to be able to power through all these dudes very easily with my Boltcaster build. The Fame? Well, it's okay. Yeah, it's a little more than a tier 5 dungeon. Admittedly, of course it is. Now, I'm not using the Spectre Hood. I know I tell people to use Spectre Hood. That thing's 200,000. I'm not taking 200,000 into the black zone. Why would I do that? Now, if I make big profit, I am definitely taking it back home with me. if I can survive the trip back. The trip back is part of the profit per hour. This is checking for profit, and you know we can check fame too. Should I be looting these? 72, 280. Anyway, that's not really that worth it. I don't think it's that worth it. Okay, so those guys are two-shottable. That's fine. I'm used to having Thetford cape on, so I'm weaving autos. Alright, Mercenary Shoes is already leveled up by 20%. Very cool. Kill these guys. I'm going to kill these guys too, so I can power up my jacket for the boss. And we only got our jacket up to 5, and I'm not going to have it for the boss. So I kind of messed that up, because again, I'm used to having Spectre jacket. We can fight the boss without. I'm okay with it. I'm going to wait for her to do her channeling, and then, there we go, now I'm going to press E. I did not armor shredder. I messed up. Guys, I haven't played Boltcasters in a while. I've been doing other things, man. My muscle memory is lacking, and I actually took that hit. But you can see the bosses are still easy, and of course, it's everyone's favorite. It's a tome chest. 7 tomes. Wow. We actually got about the same amount in, like, what, Corrupt Dungeons? I think we were doing about that many in Corrupteds. Well, onward we go. But yeah, mobs are dying very quickly, and, you know, what else do you want? Like, go ahead and armor shred the bear, take him down. By the way, the soccer helmet's armor shred basically makes your Q spells do double the damage. Not exactly double, but it's close enough to be considered double. And I'm still paranoid. I know that the portal is closed behind me, but I'm still paranoid that someone has entered the dungeon, man. Like, the butthole clenching, it never truly goes away. And it's not a feeling I like. I don't like buttholes at all, like, in general, so... Alright, and this was a dungeon with no boss. Well, it had a tome chest. Those don't count. Those don't freaking count. I'm not using my armor here because I'm going to the next floor, and that would be a waste. Alright, so is that an item? No, that is not. Alright, that's one floor down. How long did that take? I didn't exactly time it. I would say maybe 3 minutes-ish. Hello, game? Load me into the next zone? Game? Hello? It's been doing that lately. Fame is 68,348. I'm just going to type that there and copy it. So that's just for my personal use. I definitely won't remember it unless I write it down, which I did. Let's blow up these little stony boys. Just 2 shots. Blow up the chickaroni. Hit her with the armor shred. Blow her up again. Thetford cape would have taken her down. You see how much damage I do with this build? I'm in 4.1. Okay, that's a tome. Alright, alright. That's good. I want to make sure I use that before I leave, so that if someone ganks me, that they won't get it. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll brave it. I haven't gotten any shrines. Give me some red buffs, man. I want to show off. I want to show off this build and how powerful it is and how fast it clears. Alright, we'll activate the armor. The old armor. And that should kill her. That should be a 3-hitter right there. Boom. Easy. In 4.1, unless if I came out in 6, 6.2, 7.1, man, these mobs, they'd be melting, man, I tell you. Now, this buff is going to give me a little trouble, but as you can see, I'm just chunking them down. Big damage. I probably didn't even need to use a cabbage soup to be absolutely fair. I could have used omelet, but whatever. It's fine. It's okay. I still like the healing over time because I like to engage each fight with full HP so I can be lazy. Not a big deal. It'd be cool to show off some legendary and epic bosses with this build, because we can do it. And speaking of, is this one of them? I think it might be. We might have an epic here, boys. These guys are a little beefy, but that's okay. We took them down pretty darn fast. You just gotta spam Q on them. That's all you gotta do. I'm trying to save my cooldowns for this boss coming up. And I want to clear the trash for sure before engaging the boss. Oh, it's a melee boss. One of the easier bosses, but It's a little annoying because it does 2 channeled abilities right off, so I can't actually nuke it. Okay, let's get our health back before we engage the boss. We're going to engage with R. Oh, it's just a blue chest. Bummer, dude. I'm gonna wait for its second ability where it smashes the ground. There it is. And now I'm free to E. I should be... Oh, dang it, I was wrong. It still had that one. So we didn't get a full E on him, but you can see how much health he's already lost. That's fine. Got 2 armor shreds on him and hit him with the Qs. He's gonna whirlwind us. He's already dead, though. One more Q, he's dead. There you go. Blue chest, here we go. This is the first chest of the video. 10 minutes later. It took 10 minutes for my first set of loot, and it's only 46k. That's it. 46,000. I'm putting the cape on. That's why I kept that slot open. That's literally it? That's disgusting. That's gross. I would say we can swap this boot, but it doesn't do anything for us. I don't need mana. I don't need the 3.5% damage. I need refreshing sprint for faster Q spam. So we're, what, 10 minutes in? 10 minutes and we've only made like a piddly amount. And I'm not using journals. I'm not risking journals to death. Why would I bring journals out here? This is why I don't like black zones, okay? Our fame credit's 68,399. The boots are about to level up. We've almost made 86,000. You know how fast I can do a tier 5 yellow dungeon and make 80,000? Like 2 to 3 minutes. It's been 10 minutes. And I'm telling you, these black zones suck. Alright, we got a red buff. You know what that means, lads. That means it's time to pew pew. And not to be confused with the Twitch streamer, Professor Pew Pew, which I haven't seen him in a long time. Does he still make videos? I haven't heard from him. Like, he hasn't shown up on my recommended or anything. I don't watch Twitch, so I don't know if he's like still active or not. This is a 3-floor dungeon. That means there should be a purple epic boss down below. That's what it should mean. Now, I have to wait for my cooldowns, and it sucks to get red buff, and then you can't even utilize it because you have to wait on the cooldowns. But we got it. These things should die in 1 to 2 hits. With my red buff still rolling. This guy should be a cake. I don't want to use my W. That's mana inefficient. Because I don't have mana recovery items. We're going to kill this, and then we'll get the buff, because my buff should run out. There we go. Buff runs out. Maybe another red? Well, blue one's good. The blue buff is really good for the cooldown reduction. You can really spam out a lot of Qs out. Like, you can just go bam, bam. Just look how fast I shoot the Qs out. It's great. Like, I hit him with 6 to 7 Qs in a matter of literal seconds. It's another tome chest. Stop giving me the tome chest. I don't want them. Stop it. Well, we only had 3 stack on our armor. There you go. Boss is down. Boss is down very quickly. More tomes. 2 tome chests. This is bad luck. Why is it that every time I shoot a video, it's nothing but tome chests? Isn't that weird? I think SBI might have adjusted something behind the scenes to give less loot and more tomes. Like, you think? Because it's really fishy. Something's going on. Something's going on behind the scenes, man. They flipped a switch somewhere. I'm telling you. Except for tier 5 dungeons. Those don't give tomes at all. Those give straight looties. No, that's a fallacy. That's a fallacy. I didn't say that, you know, in earnest. I'm saying that as a joke, as a meme. Okay? But you can check my tier 5 video. And even that was a bad luck. That was a bad run for me. Okay? But it's still better than this one. I mean, what, we're at 13 minutes so far, and what have I gotten from it? 13 minutes, we haven't cleared 1 dungeon yet. Come on, man. Come on, dude. And we're not faction flagged because you cannot faction flag in the black zone. You cannot. So we're not earning any of that sweet faction points for those sweet faction rewards. Like, why would you ever even go to the black zone? The black zone is like a guild playground at this point. It's not for solo players. It's not for small group players. The Avalonian dungeons, the Avalonian roads, yeah, I could maybe make content on that. But honestly, it's the same deal. It's for guilds. It's literally for guilds to do guild content. And that's it. And this guy's going to start channeling very shortly, so I need to finish my E there. There he goes. Weave in autos and Qs. Auto. Q. Auto queue, and green chest. Here we go, green chest. 5,000. That sucks for a green chest. This is tier 7. People magically think that doing higher tier black zone dungeons, like, will pay more. It doesn't. It literally doesn't. This is a tier 7 dungeon, mind you. This is tier 7. This is one away from tier 8. Tier 7s, actually, because you can kill the mobs so easy, are more efficient than tier 8s. Even in 8.3, I ran the numbers, I ran the math. I did it in my Discord. I didn't make a video on it. Maybe I did make a video on it. I don't honestly remember if I made a video on that subject or not. But the point is that running tier 8s over and over is not as efficient as running tier 7s, because you can kill the tier 7s way faster. I mean, look at me. I'm in 4.1. I'm in literal 4.1 garbage trash gear, and I'm able to do this easily, super easy. Didn't I make a video that was like, can flat tier 4 do 8.3? Yeah, that's an 8.3 map, dude. Just a flat 8, easy. It's freaking easy. As long as I have my cabbage soups, I can heal between pulls. Ain't no problem. Oh, that's 2 tomes. All right. You know, we can factor that. We can factor those drops. So that's what, 79 plus 10. That's 89, 90, 96,000 so far. 96,000 in 15 minutes. That sucks. The fame? Well, it was 86,000 so far. And remember, I'm not using a satchel because I'm not risking a satchel in the black zone. Alright, so that's 86 plus 60. That's 140k in 16 minutes. That's like 600k per hour right now. I'm at a 600k fame per hour rate. Again, not good. Tier 5s beat that as well. And the reason we can use better gear in a tier 5 is because there's 0 risk. You don't lose it. A faction flag player can come in and down you in a yellow zone dungeon, but they can't kill you. They can't kill you anymore. And yeah, I'm saving my armor buff for the boss. The boss is Arthos, or whatever his name is. The big dude that throws the rock. He's pretty dang easy. You'll see, it's just a blue boss. This is a 3-floor dungeon, and all I got were 2 blue chests and a green chest. That's absolutely bad. Like, that could be the worst RNG ever. But hey, you know, we'll keep doing this. We'll keep going. I got another soup left. I've used half my soup already in one dungeon. Half a whole soup in one dungeon. I'm gonna shoot 2 Qs because I have it powered up. Hit my armor. Hit my boots. Hit my Qs. I'm waiting for him to set into the next channel. There we go. Armor shred and E. I'm gonna get hit by that. Can't help it. That's fine. Wait for my Q. Hit him with the shred. Spam those Qs out. And now we have another armor shred. We have 3 queued up, so I'm gonna double Q into W. Very nice. See how easy this boss is? It's pretty damn effortless. I can hit him with another E, and he's dead. And I still had half a life bar left, half a mana bar left. Okay, so that was 21k. What did we make? 86 plus 33. So 109,000 in one dungeon. That's it. And it took us 18 minutes. Yes, we're counting the 90 seconds. Yes, we're counting the travel time, because this is the black zone. You have to count those. The yellow zone, it doesn't matter, because you can just log out in the yellow zone. You ain't logging out in the black zone. You try to log out in the black zone. Okay, well, still 60 seconds. Alright, and we don't even have this home yet. We could die and lose all of this. We could die and lose everything. Okay, there's another dungeon. Cool. That's actually very lucky. You usually don't find a dungeon that fast. Hopefully there's no one inside. Alright, where's my timer? Shit. There we go. Start the timer. 90 seconds. 1 minute, 30 seconds. We're checking for mobs up here. There's a mob. That means there's not someone in the dungeon, hopefully. There's always the risk that someone entered this dungeon and skipped to the second floor. And whether or not that is more profitable for fame, I don't know. Alright. Our fame is at 68,534. What did we start with? 68,348. So that's like 200... That's like 200k fame credits. And it would be slightly more if I had my boots. If my boots were, whatchamacallit. So that's 200,000 fame credits in about, 18 minutes, 3 floors. That's 6 minutes a floor, if you average it, well, with the travel time and the waiting 90 seconds. Which, by the way, we have 25 seconds remaining until I can move out. Hopefully no one joins it. This is the dead of night. This is the least active time of this zone. That's why I'm filming this, because I wanted a good run to show you guys that it's still not worth the stress and the trouble and all the pain you have to go through. Okay, and 5 seconds, and we can move forward. 3, 2, 1. It's gonna beep. That's my computer. That's not you. That's not your computer. You don't have a virus. Those beeping noises came from the video you're watching right now. Okay. I always hate that. When I'm watching a YouTube video and there's a Discord notification sound or something, I have to like frantically check if it was my Discord or if it's the video. So I like rewind the video for 5 seconds. And just to make sure it was the video. And it usually is, because I usually have that shit turned off. Alright, so we got a beefy pool. We got a beefy boy, a beefy bear, and a wizard. So this is a little harder of a pull. It's fine. You can see I'm just pressing Q and they're dead. Oh, we got a 38,000 little tier 6 mace. That's a pleasant surprise. So far, the majority of our loot isn't even from bosses. It's from freaking mob drops. Funny how that works. Oh, and our boots leveled up again. That's like 160 regular fame. Remember, fame credits convert at a higher rate. But yeah, I'm not feeling the profits on this, man. If you want to make silver, this is not the way to do it. If you want to make fame per hour, it's not the best. I'm just not feeling it, guys. Just not feeling it. And yes, I'm aware I'm using 4.1 gear. Okay, if you want to come out here in 1 million worth of loot, yeah, it'll be faster. I mean, you can do that in the yellow zone and never lose it, but at the second you lose it, you gotta factor in those losses, man. I'm waiting for his channel. He has a second one. We're waiting on that, and then now we're hitting him with it. He's gonna hit us with that third one. Maybe by the time I finish my E, though, he won't. There we go. Perfect fight. Sadly, it's just a green boss. And yes, with a Carleon cape, I'd be clearing so much faster. Alright, 9 plus 4, that's, wow, I can't do math, 13,000. 13,000 in that loot, huh? Yeah, I can switch to the Guardian helmet right now, because it's technically better, because it's tier 6, and I'm wearing 4-1. But, I have maximum spec in my Stalker helmet, so it's not better. And also, Stalker helmet lets me armor shred the enemies, making my Qs do double damage. Which means I kill them and clear faster. So why would I switch? Why would I switch? Because I tagged the little electricity mob here, I have to kill it now. Otherwise it counts as an active mob for the dungeon. And that's fine. You can skip those if you want, as long as you don't touch it, or it does not touch you. It doesn't count, those mobs cannot be counted as alerted. Unless you touch them. I don't mean like running your character into them, you have to actually touch them with an attack, or they have to touch you with an attack. If either of those happens, you have to kill them, assuming you leave... You can leave 4% of the dungeon, like, uncleared, and you can still loot the chest. Pretty sure that's the number. It might have changed. And, yeah, we killed that bear very quickly. Very nice. Now remember, if you're an 8.3, these things would melt instantly. You could just run through them with a Stalker jacket and they would just blow up immediately. And the fame we're getting, is it really that much more? If I kill these in a tier 5 dungeon instead of a tier 7, I get like 600 something. I actually might get more with the damn, oh, what's it called? With the satchels on. So, satchels plus tier 5 is possibly better. I'm just standing in it, screw it, I don't care. He ain't gonna do enough damage to hurt me. And then watch him crit me or something. There is no crits in this game, but you know what I mean. It's another tome chest, dude. Every video is just tome chests. It's like the most unluckiest crap ever. And boom, he's dead. To that. What the hell? Did you see that mob move? How weird it was janky as hell. Is that server lag? What the fuck? What the hell happened there? See, I got my 6 stack and my druid robe, so my Q is hitting real hard, and with that armor shred, 398. Booyah! That's a big damage, big beefy damage, big manly damage. Hit him with the double Q. I missed that guy. He would have died. He absolutely would have died. See, this build just clears so fast. It's so easy. So I don't hear you in the comments saying that my build sucks and that's why the earnings per hour is so crappy. We're at 25 minutes, guys. We're at 25 minutes in. And we've done 3.5 floors. And we've only made 170k? I don't know, man. I'm not feeling it, dude. I'm not feeling this at all. This ain't worth, man. And you can be like, well, do it in a tier 8 zone. Go in a tier 8 zone, bro. You know how busy tier 8 zones are? They're owned by all the mega freaking guilds. There's not a single tier 8 zone out there that isn't owned and patrolled by the top boys. And yeah, maybe if I hit a legendary chest, it's gonna take a while to hit a legendary chest because of how long it takes to freaking clear. And like I said, we still haven't profited yet. There's a chance we don't make any profit because I could die. And I could still be player killed and we make nothing. Meaning this video is 0 silver per hour. It's actually negative because I had to pay for the freaking 54,000 in loot to bring out here, right? It could be negative profit per hour. And yes, I know, you don't always get killed, but I'm a more experienced player. It's a lot harder to kill me than it is for a newbie like most of the people watching. I'm not saying that my viewership isn't made of newbies, but my videos are targeted to newbies. That's the demographic that I try to serve here on YouTube. I'm not trying to serve all the guild people, all the people looking for combat compilation vids, and all that kind of stuff. I'm here to help the new players out that got suckered into playing this game through one of the silly advertisements. There's probably an advertisement for this game that runs on this video. Right? Let's get a little bit of health back. Just a little bit of weight, you know? This whole dungeon's been non-stop until now, till the boss pool, which is Arthos again. Oh, and as far as fame goes, these Earthkeeper, Grovekeeper dungeons, they're the best fame in the game. They're better than the Undeads, they're better than Heretic, and better than Morgana. Morgana dungeons are better for treasure. Alright, here we go. Waiting on the second channel. There it is, and E. He will take that whole thing. I'm gonna step out of that. Hit him with the little ground attack. Hit him with the double armor shred and the Q, but I didn't Q when my druid robe was still up. If I had a Spectre hood, I could have kept the buff going for the whole fight, but obviously not. He's now buffing up. That's fine. Dodge the rock throw. Hit him with the autos and the Qs. You'll see that I always weave an auto into my Qs. That's just for higher DPS. I could press E here. I don't need to. I didn't dodge the rock, but it's fine. Alright, we got 42 plus 16. That is 58k. Got a clear blade. That's pretty cool. 28 minutes in, boys. 28 minutes in. We've made 177 plus 50. Here's the fame credits, 68,683. It's only like 300k. And, yeah. Should I keep going? Should I go bank? Is this bankable? I don't think it is. It ain't worth it for me to bank. What is that? Oh, that's... Someone mine that. Ooh, hidden treasure. I'm counting this. Hidden treasure. Let's go. 8k and 3k. I can't really count the 3k because it's not an inventory item. But I'll take it. Anything helps. Alright, so I am, I really gotta watch the map. Make sure I'm not walking into, like, a freaking stealth boy ambush. Big Lips Big E could be out here ganking. Go check out his channel. That guy is probably my favorite Albion YouTuber. Like, his videos are so... Oh, shit! I didn't even see that name until he was on my screen. And I was staring... I had my eyeballs right up there. Maybe he's just like me. Or maybe he's radioing in his Discord at this moment. There is a guy in our zone. He's been spotted. Come kill him. Oh, there's a guy. And he's definitely fallen. There's a guy there. There's multiple people around. And he's dismounted. You see that? That guy to my south just dismounted. He was wanting some. He was wanting some action. And if they kill me, they get like... Well, they don't get the silver bags, but... And this is the dead of night. This is like the slow hour, and there's still people out here. There's a corrupted dungeon. Can make that a video. Nah, that locks you into a 1v1, and my set can't run away. I would definitely bank before trying that. Still looking for dungeons. Oh, someone died over there where we were just at. Alright, let's go. And we're gonna reset our timer. And chill out for a minute and 30 seconds starting now. Looks like the mob is alive, that's good. So guys, just a reminder, you should like the video and leave a comment if you do both. Hold on, look at the chat log. George Lack 2 just killed 2 people. That Helgi guy and that Lobo Matan guy just died. I wonder what his build was. I wonder how he killed those people. Well, I guess we'll never know because we're just here to farm dungeons. That's the goal. Got 2 levels on the mercenary shoes, which is like 80, 160, 160k there. What is that? Fame credits 68,683. So that's 300k. And that was what, 4 floors worth of dungeons? Sold some auctions, let's check. Albion, hey, it's from the fishing video. Great Fire Staff, 8,000. Alright, we got 30 seconds, guys. And yes, we have to time this, because if we don't guard this entrance. Now the thing is, if someone comes in and I inspect his gear and it's shit, I could try to kill him. But he'll usually just pop in with like 4 of his fucking bros. And that would be the end of me. So, still gotta get home with this loot, man. Alright, 5 seconds. I'm gonna stop it before it beeps, because I know that's annoying, so, and stop, and reset, and there we go. Now we can safely do the dungeon. Our food buff is nearly out. Ooh, let's get a red buff going. Maybe. Nah, blue buff. That's fine. I'll take a blue buff. Andy dropped an item. What do we got? What do we got? That ain't nothing. Blue buff lets me keep my druidic robe buff. Let's attack the explodey barrel and get these guys in here. Just free damage. Makes the clear faster. Look at that. Just absolutely beautiful. I didn't look at the ground and see if anyone dropped any items from that big explosion. That guy definitely dropped items though. So I could be missing out on a tome. But hey, you know, I'm probably sure I've missed plenty of tomes in my time. Alright, if we don't hit the cannon guys, and they don't hit me, I don't have to kill them. I can just skip them. Damn it, that one hit me. Well, you know what? I'm risking it. If I have to backtrack, then that's my bad. But I ain't dealing with it, man. Kablamzo. I like the explosion barrels because they make the pulls so much faster, man. These guys, they always get their shields up. It's really annoying. But we still kill them. It might be a purple boss. It could be the whip guy, it could be the mine layer, the flamethrower. Any of those 3 can spawn up ahead here. So let's see. It could be just the fake Morgana dungeon. They're like, they tunneled into it Minecraft style, you know? In which case it's just a blue chest, or even worse, a tome chest. Oh, well, damn it. It's a tome chest. It's a frickin', of course it's a tome chest. Of course. Why would it be a tome chest at this point? You know? This guy's a little trickier to hit, because he's going to do that. And then he channels shortly afterwards. That's going to not... Yeah, okay. I'll just sit out of range. And this guy is actually a DPS race, because his auto attack hits really friggin' hard. But, you know, I'm not worried about the DPS. I really could have saved my armor shred for my E. Like I said, we're fine. I even have a healing potion. Oh, he freaking knocked me back into the mine. I forgot about that mechanic. I forgot. And here we go. We got a full E on him. He's absolutely dead here. It sucks that it's not a loot chest and it's a freaking tome chest, man. 70,000 fame. That's, you know, it's pretty good, but I don't need the fame. I don't need the loot either, to be fair. Let's eat our second cabbage soup. That way if someone kills us, they don't get it. You ever do that? Like, you know you're gonna die, so you just drink all your potions and eat all your food. That way you have something to shit and piss out of when they kill you. Oh man, that would be some in real life like troll moments right there. Like someone breaks in and they're murdering you. You're literally being murdered, so you just like finish eating your Big Mac before they finish killing you, and then they get all upset because they were gonna eat the Big Mac before they you know, after they killed you. They're like, man, I wanted that Big Mac. It's like that Rick and Morty episode where the cereal commercial where they like slice open the kid's the leprechaun. They slice open the leprechaun's stomach to get the cereal out so that they can eat it before it's finished digesting. Who thinks of this stuff, man? That's like something I would come up with like as an edgelord in school. Oh man, it's funny. Did Swolbin you just say Rick and Morty is funny? I said that moment in that show is funny, man. Like you got to give it props for the creativity of the idea of slashing someone's stomach open to eat the food that they just ate. Like, come on now, that's pretty damn creative. Like, you have to admit, you have to give them props. Some people hate that I ramble in my videos. Oh yeah, these guys hit pretty hard, by the way. Some people hate that I ramble. They think that I should only like stick to the subjects of the game and not talk about random crap like that. But I think, hey, I make the videos for me, you know? And it's what my brain wants to talk about, it's what my brain is thinking about, so that's what we're going to discuss and what you'll have to listen to. And if you don't like it, go watch go watch television, man. Like, I'm not here to make a professional production for you. I'm here to share me. That's why it's called YouTube, not corporate tube, not Saturday Night Live tube, not midnight talk show host tube, not movie studio tube. No, it's YouTube. You know, this website started off as a dating website. Okay, back in the day, YouTube was not it was a video uploading site, but it was meant to be a dating site. You would make your dating profile, and you were supposed to upload videos of you like, hi, my name is blah blah blah, and I'm 6'3", blah blah blah, you know, that kind of crap, right? And that's what it was originally, but like some random user was just uploading footage of airplanes. Like, he would sit in the airport and he would record airplanes taking off and landing because he's a fucking weirdo. Alright, epic chest, finally, something good. And everyone else started following suit. They just started uploading whatever the hell they felt like. They didn't want to upload dating website crap. They just used it as a video hosting website. And that's just how it happened. Okay, we're gonna wait for him to channel his don't stand there spell. I don't know what it's called. But he's like, don't stand there. This is a big troll. Okay, it's 5 mines and then he does it, or 6 mines? Yeah, there it is. Don't stand there, and then we press E. Give him the old machine gun. This is like the easiest boss in the game, by the way. As long as you don't stand on the mines or stand on his AoE explosions, you're absolutely fine. It's such an easy, dumb, brain-dead boss. I could have shredded him a long time ago and I didn't. Alright, what do we got? Come on, give me the money. Make the video worth it, okay? We're gonna do some good luck spins. Shoot the ground as tribute, and here we go. 153 plus 40, that's 193,000. That's still not nearly as much as what I get in Yellow Zone dungeons when I hit a jackpot. Okay, so now my loot is 341k. Not counting the bags, of course. To me, that's worth banking. So I'm going back. I'm going back to town because my loot is worth 60. So this I'm carrying 400,000 in looties. I know I just ate a food buff. I know. And I could go into this dungeon and risk it all. You're basically asking me to risk 400,000 in loot. And taking the roads is dangerous, man. It really is, especially when someone just died earlier. See, I can feel my blood pressure rising. My heart rate has increased. My butt is puckering, okay? My eyes are peeled to the screen. I can't focus on what to entertain you guys with or talk about. I can't watch YouTube during this time. I can't listen to music, or if I had to suddenly take a poop, I'm done for. This is the high-risk, high-octane action right here. Is getting the loot home. Are we gonna get it home? I don't know, because this is filmed live. Alright. Like, earlier, when I set out to do these dungeons, it was 50k. If someone killed me with 50k worth of loot, it's whatever, man. But we got 400k. Was that a player? Up above? I don't know. I ain't got time. Okay, we made it. We got another zone to go through though. We're not home yet. We're almost home. Okay, there's a difference. We get a shield for a little bit, so we're okay. We're all right. Okay, there's a player. Walking away from that. I ain't even gonna go towards him. Gonna take the long way. We're gonna take the road. Gankers live on that road though. We need to get to the bottom left and go to that entrance. Or we can go to the top right. It's fine. Either works. We have options. Our shield is gone. I'm sitting up straight. Watching my breath. My breathing. You're now breathing manually. Manually. That's just a mob. It's okay. It's okay. It's just a mob. Don't need to freak. Oh. He doesn't seem interested. He seems interested. He switched. You see that? He switched directions. He's radioing on Discord right now to close in. They're closing in. He stopped following. Okay, cool. I'm just being paranoid. I'm just being overly cautious. My hands are literally sweating. My hands are fucking... My mouse is moist. Ew, gross. I had to wipe my hands away clean. You see? You see what this is doing to me? Okay, we got the shield. We're safe for now. We're gonna go through and we're gonna eat the shrine and we're home. We made it, boys. We mostly made it. Okay? There we go. We're invisible. They can't see us and they can't hurt us. We made it. We got the loot. we got 340, 380, 430,000 about. 430,000 in loot, and it's been about 40 minutes. Which, what was that, 100,000 in 10 minutes? About 100,000 in 10 minutes. So 600,000 silver per hour. High risk, though. High octane action. Look, if you have friends, obviously, if you're in a guild, obviously it's pretty... Why did I dismount? What the hell? Weird. Okay, maybe I pressed A on accident, whatever. Okay, so we got the loot back. We're good. We can use this. We can use this. And there we go. That's the profits. Fame credits. 68,839. We were at 68,348. So that's 500. That's about 500,000 fame credits. 500,000 in 40 minutes. We leveled the boot up, what, twice? Maybe 3 times? I kind of stopped paying attention. I'm going to say 3 times, so that's 240,000 non-fame credits. That sounds about right. So yeah, that's tier 7 dungeons. Tier 7 dungeons. The video's done. We did it, and it was a good video. We didn't get into any fights. We didn't get in any trouble. We were good boys. I'm Swole Benji. Hopefully you enjoyed this video of me running tier 7 Black Zone dungeons and seeing that it's not really worth it. Oh, you know what? As far as profits go, I forgot to take off this cape. So there you go. It's actually 354,000 in items that we got today. And yes, we did get a lot of tome chests. So the loot could have been better, but I think we got a jackpot at the end with that purple one because it's normally not that high. It's normally like 40 or 50k. So it makes up for it. It makes up for it. Anyway, I'm Swole Benji. Thanks for watching. As always, be a bro and stay swole. Make sure you return your shopping carts, and I'll see you in the next one. This person's name is Gamer Boyfriend. Gamer Boyfriend. Look at him. 102,000 fame. He's never killed or died. He's the Gamer Boyfriend. That's the video. Take care.